Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Tara. Welcome. How are all of you? Welcome to Yoga with Tara, and I hope all of you are doing well. It is fabulous as always to be here to have you guys interact, and you guys really are a great inspiration to me to keep going, to have routine, and to stay optimistic. So thank you guys for joining. And thank on YouTube. We've got not yet, not able to see comments yet, but I can see people joining in. So thank you, and we're of course live on Instagram and Facebook. Hi, Fitness Shorts Redefine. Hi, Aryan Singh. Joyful morning. Yes, it is. Hi, Varun Singh. Hi, ma'am. Thank you all for joining. Hi, Jeevan. And hi, Pakiraju on YouTube. Great to see you guys. It's really like I meet my friends for a coffee. I feel like that when we come here. And of course, we do yoga, but I genuinely feel like I'm meeting friends, and it's a regular, regular meeting. So it's really nice because in these new times, I don't even think I'm meeting my best friends as much as I meet you guys. In fact, I'm not, but we do talk on the phone, and I guess these are all the new ways of communicating. Hi, ambitious man. Hello, ma'am, from the Northeast. Have a great day. Thank you so much, and same to you. And it's fantastic to see you all here. And as always, I try to stay optimistic and keep a smiley approach to things. But I do think it's really important to mention a couple of very tragic pieces of news. Of course, we've all heard about the tragic passing away of Siddharth Shukla, and this morning Michael K. Williams in the US. It's really sad. What fantastic actors. It's beyond tragic, and uh, it's just really sad. Raj Kaushal a while before, and one can't help but get frightened. How are so many of these young talents going? But then, I keep telling myself one can't live in fear. You have to live life. Of course, be careful, be aware, listen to your body if it tells you anything. But beyond that, don't also let worry consume, because I think, like a person like me, I'm naturally inclined to a little bit of worry. And I think it's a genetic thing from my dad's side of the family, the women on my dad's side of the family. So apparently, my dadi and all my buas and all have always been warriors. So I think I get that a bit from them. But then I'm learning more and more each day that as much as, yes, you have to be vigilant and careful and all that, you can't also live in fear. You have to enjoy each day, each moment, make the most of it. And yeah, so deep prayers for all their families. I think it's imperative that all of us do regular health checkups, that we all stay healthy and fine forever, touch wood. And I'll be honest, I used to get afraid of doing these health checkups. I think everyone does at some point. But then I realized I'm doing it for my kids. So you do it because you know that you want to know everything's fine, and God forbid if there's anything, it can be fixed. So on that note, I think let's get to our yoga. We've got RF saying good morning, Vikesh saying hi, I am Afreen saying hi, Hammer Dynasty looking fresh, lots of love, God bless you, thank you. Same to you. Thank you so much. And by the way, these cushions that I place like this are because by now you know I love color. I love bright, cheerful colors. It makes me feel happy. And these are cushion covers that Rupert picked in New York by Mary Meko, and I love them. And you would recognize them perhaps on the Tara Sharma Show because they have been a feature in season 3, 4, and 5. And our wonderful cameramen were like, okay, madam, now they are fading. So we'll have to do some work to make the color bright on screen. Okay, guys, so should we get going? Afreen says, I am fine. Great. Maker says, keep smiling. Touch with thank you. Thank you guys so much. You really, I mean, I know I don't mean to sound like cliched and keep saying this to you, but the reality is that you guys do help me stay optimistic, and I truly hope that I help you guys stay optimistic and happy too. So should we get going? Should we start with the yoga? Is there anything you really want to ask me? And I will answer that if there's anything that you really want me to answer before we begin with the yoga. Um, Anything? Pakiraju says, thank you for all that you do for us. These conversations are so helpful to us. That's so sweet of you, Pakiraju. And believe me, this really is two-way, and the yoga session. So this is so two ways. Earlier, if people would say, on social media, have interaction, have engagement, and all that, those were like textbook things to say. But the reality is that it's so true. Engagement and interacting with you guys, this is real, this is organic, I've never bought, I've never manipulated the numbers or anything. So it really feels nice that we are actually people who want to be here. And thank you. Thank you. I am Afreen for saying you're looking extremely beautiful. That's very kind of you. Touchwood, thank you. I don't know if I am, but that's very kind of you. And so, guys, I can see all your comments. I'm truly grateful. And let's get going with our yoga. So we're going to stand at the top of our mats. And if you have water, please keep it handy. Keep hydrating, guys. Keep hydrating. So take your water and have a big giant sip. And let us see. Okay. And so now let's begin by standing at the top of our mat, and we're going to get into Tadasana. Oh, thank you. Who said I'm having a cheese omelette? Yeah, you saw my funny reel yesterday of cooking an omelette. Okay, stretch up. Feel the stretching your abdomen and your side obliques. Feel good. A friend of mine who actually started going for yoga with, I don't think he does yoga anymore, but he always used to say that these stretches are so rejuvenating, invigorating, and make you feel so good. So stretch. Excellent. And again. Stretch up. Superb. Excellent. Now legs apart, left hand on your left waist, right hand up. Bend on your left. Look up at your right fingertips. Feel the stretch in your side obliques and hold. Excellent. Other side. Bend. Excellent. And again. Now release your left hand, hold it parallel to the right. Super. Release. Hold parallel. Excellent. And again. Excellent. Let's talk about anger management. Now, you guys may think of me as a calm person when I'm here on yoga, but I'll tell you who doesn't see only a calm side of me is my family. Our children, my husband, they do see the squeamish part of me, my mom. And I'm embarrassed to admit that I really have, in lockdown, I feel I've yelled at my children much more, our children much more than I would have liked to ever. And I'm guilty as charged. And I must admit that, they also tend to yell back. It's true. And sometimes I'm shocked because I'm like, my gosh, I don't think I yelled back at my parents. But times are different. Not that exonerates anything, but I need to control my anger when I get annoyed, because I know when I get annoyed, I'm only doing it because I love them so much more than anything in the universe. And usually it's for something that I want them to do for themselves. And of course, good health for us all forever, and being successful and good people, touch wood, is priority. So most of the yelling is only to do something related to that. And if they don't listen, or, but I've realized that we just have to calm down. And as someone who practices yoga, I keep telling myself I must take 10 deep breaths before I yell or shout or get upset, because it just creates such a not good atmosphere to get all yelly and be yelled at. And I do get into tears, frankly, if I have really bad fights with my kids. Rupak sometimes says I'm like a sibling to them. So you can imagine in our house, it's sometimes like there are three of us siblings fighting. So I sometimes need to like remind myself that I'm the mother and not a sibling, because sometimes we get into those kind of fights. But for any parents out there who are struggling, you're not alone. It's tough. Um, I mean, every age of kids is amazing, and every phase I know is excellent and beautiful in its own way, but every phase is also tough in its own way. And for us, while it's amazing that they're so independent because they're 10 and 12 and they can do all their schoolwork on their own, and I know it's very challenging for parents of younger kids who have to be doing all their schoolwork with them. The other side of this age is that they've really grown up very fast. So they do talk back. They are it's like having little adults around, and we're all navigating that. And as parents, I think we're always learning. It was Teachers' Day a few days ago, and of course, I say thank you to all our teachers. Starting with our own parents. I miss my daddy every day, and I know he's always with us. So much of what I am is thanks to my dad. And my mom, of course. And thank you guys. You teach me what to create, what content to make. I don't know if I'm doing okay or not, but you guys really help me with that. Our kids teach us to be parents, but we're learning all the time, right? We don't have all the answers. So we can't be too harsh on ourselves. At the same time, I think we need to be open-minded and learn. I need to really do a lot to make myself a better parent. And yeah, so just voicing that, because yesterday was rough. I was in tears. I was told that I'm not a good parent by one of the kids, which happens sometimes. And then, of course, it's life, right? So nothing's all hunky dory. And he even said, "How can you even have a show about parenting? Look at you." And that's reality. That's the truth. I said, I'm like, crap. I make a million mistakes. And in fact, when I started the show, also I said, I'm not some expert. I'm just a regular mom. I do some things okay, some things maybe very wrong, maybe some things very right. We're all learning as we go along. But the one thing that we all really do have is infinite love for our children, and a desire for us all to be healthy and fine and safe forever, touch wood. So I think, anyway, enough of my ramble, but just a shout out to say adoring and loving infinitely and shouting at the same time and being cruel in a sense are not mutually exclusive. You can be all those things at once. And that's the weird thing about parenting. You can love so intensely and yet you can scream so much. Okay, so let's get to Utkatasana. Legs apart, arms in front of your body, back straight, down and up. Excellent. Down and up. Excellent. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And hold. Shikodachi in karate, said it a million times, but somehow I say the same thing. I used to learn karate, my dad used to learn karate, our kids used to learn karate. This is called Shikodachi in karate. Super, excellent. Now we're going to do the 7 stretches. Clasp your hands behind your back, legs apart. Let's bend down, touch our nose tip or our chin with the floor and look up. Now hold your toes, head between your legs, palms in between your legs, and stretch into as much of a split as possible. By the way, after that whole fight, of course, we made up and we said we love each other immensely and more than anything, and sorries to each other and all, but sometimes it's quite exhausting. My poor mom was witness to the whole thing and she was very distraught by it. So we have to all manage our tempers. And people who don't have tempers, like, tell me how you do it. Now this way, look up. Excellent. And into the middle. Stick just off the ground. And cobra, thighs off the ground. Excellent. And gently come up. Super. Excellent. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Superb, guys. Hi, Goalpost. Thanks, Paki Raju. Hi, Official Tushar. Hi, Vicky. Hi, guys. It's fab to see you here. Please, everyone, drink some water. Now we're going to get to our Surya Namaskars. Hi, Jeevan. And let's get to our Suryas in a sec. Okay. Hi, Bharti. So, sip of water, everyone. Hi, Aradhana. Hi, Utishtha. Hi, everyone. Great to see you here. Okay. Tying up my long locks. And I'm doing a shoot tomorrow after a long time. Actually, it's going to be a photo shoot, which I haven't done for a long time. So I'll try and go live from there if I'm able to. But if not, I'll post a video after with all the different looks. And now tying up the long hair and about to get to our 3 normal Surya Namaskars followed by 5 variations. Thank you also my teacher, Sir Pradeep Pandey, for all you've taught us in yoga. I've been learning for over 21 years. I'm not a professional teacher, but thank you all who wished me on Teacher's Day for the yoga sessions. It was very kind of you. Shweta says, good to see you after so long. Great to see you too. Hi, Official Prateek. And hi, Dr. Harish. Great to see all of you. Harisha, thank you for saying beautiful hair. Thank you. Okay, so onto the front of our mats, we're going to start with 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Namaste Mudra. Breathe in 1, stretch back. Breathe out 2. Breathe in, right leg back and stretch up. Breathe out, mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath, bums up, chin and chest on the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Left leg in front. Forward bending. Backward. Breath. Super. Second part of the first Surya Namaskar. 1, 2. Left leg. Mountain. Heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in. Cobra. Mountain. Right leg. Forward bending. Backward. Breath. Excellent. So that was the first Surya Namaskar. Second Surya Namaskar, as you know in yoga, most things are balanced out. 1, 2, 3. Mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Bums up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Namaste. And the second part of the second Surya Namaskar. 1, 2, 3. Up. Home. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Namaste. Super. Now the third Surya Namaskar. Namaste Mudra. 1, 2, 3. Mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Namaste. Second part of the third Surya Namaskar. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Namaste. Excellent. So that was 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Now take a sip of water, everyone, and we're going to get to our 5 variations. Okay. So we're going to start with the half moon pose. So everyone at the front of your mat, Namaste Mudra. Breathe in 1. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Right knee on the ground and stretch back into a half moon. And hold. Excellent. Mountain. Right leg in front, left leg back. And bend back. Forward bending. Backward. Reverse. Excellent. For the second variation, we're going to do the double angle pose. 1, 2. Right leg back. Now clasp your hands behind your back and try and touch your forehead to your toes or as close as you can go and hold. Super. Mountain. Right leg in front and bend down. And forward bending. Backward. Yes. Third variation, we're going to do the Z pose. Namaste Mudra. 1, 2. Right leg. Mountain. Now pull your knees towards your forehead. Suck your tummy in and hold. Moon pose. Striking cobra. Mountain. Now a lovely froggy jump. Manduk. Super. Straighten. Back. Forward. Namaste Mudra. Fourth variation, we're going to do the Vashisht Asana. 1, 2. Right leg back. Plank. Try and keep your body parallel to the ground. Now when you're comfortable, turn your body on one side. If you're able to, keep your arms in one straight line. And if you're able to, raise your left leg and hold. Excellent. Gently turn on the other side. And up. Excellent. Now plank, stick, semi-cobra, mountain, and a lovely froggy jump, manduk. Super. Now for the fifth and last asana of today's session, we'll do a mix of a few. Namaste Mudra. 1, 2. At Chandra Asana, raise your right leg up and look at your right fingertips and hold. Now the T-shape pose. Use your lower back muscles to hold your leg up. If you stumble and fumble, don't worry, try again like anything in life. Crane. And the other side. Superb. Look up at your left fingertips. Hold. And excellent. Forward bending. Mountain. Moon pose. Striking cobra. Mountain. And a lovely froggy mandu. Now from mandu, we're going to just get into sit on your knees. Going to get into a Supta Vajrasana. Super. Lie down in between your legs or as much as you can. Gently release your legs. Let your breath come back to normal. When your breath is back to normal, throw your legs over your head and hold. Now Chandra Asana. Back to Halasana. And gently release your legs. Let your breath come back to normal. When you feel comfortable, we're going to get into a half wheel pose. Excellent. Now gently release and just let your breath come back to normal. Let's be optimistic and think of happy things. We're all going to stay fine and safe forever, touch wood. The good parts of normal will resume, touch wood. Our children will go back to physical school safely soon, touch wood. We'll all be the best versions of ourselves, touch wood. Less shouting, less fighting, more calmness and gratitude, and very gently raise your right leg, drop it on the left, turn on your right, universal spinal twisting. 1, raise your leg, raise your left leg, drop it on the right, turn on your left. Excellent. Gently up, down. Now when you're comfortable, turn on your left and slowly sit up. Now sit in any asana you're comfortable in. However much I do yoga and however flexible I am, I can't do Padmasana. You can sit in Vajrasana or just in a simple cross-leg pose. And now we're going to gently close our eyes and we're just going to do 30 Kapal Bhatti where you breathe out forcefully through your nostrils. If you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, please stop. Let your breath come back to normal. Now when your breath is back to normal, we're going to take a deep breath in. And when we exhale, we're just going to say ah, a loud ah sound. So breathe in. Now we're going to breathe in, and when we exhale, we're just going to say an O sound. So just an O. Breathe in. Now we're going to breathe in, and when we exhale, we're just going to keep our lips together and do a humming sound. So just a Breathe in, feel the vibration in your whole face. Gently rub your palms together. When your palms are nice and warm, tuck them over your eyes. Gently open your eyes, bend down. Gently open your eyes behind your palms. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining Yoga with Tara. It's always a pleasure. Super water. Thank you, Pia, my sister-in-law, for my swell water bottle. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's really a pleasure having all of you here from all over the world. Sati, hi on Facebook and on YouTube. Hi, Aradhana. She says, I'm watching from Melbourne, Australia. Wow, that's so cool. How are you? How's the situation there? How's everything? Hi, Mamta. Hi again, Pakiraju, who's in America. Thank you all so much for joining. And on YouTube, Instagram, Noah Asrani says, I'm a gym teacher. Hi, Sidhu. And thank you all so much for joining. Bharti Tiwari says, super duper yoga. Thank you so much. Yes, Noonan, all our sessions are uploaded on the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. There, Pooja Zunje is from here from South Africa. I saw someone saying they were here from the UK. Money Hustle. So it's great. We've literally got people from all over the world here. Thank you, Maker, for saying great session, great yoga. JT Sharma 137 says, how are you, ma'am? We are fine. Touch wood. I hope you are too. Honestly, it's a pleasure to have you all here, to interact with you. I feel so connected, even though we're all in our own homes. Thank you guys so much for joining. And on that note, I'm going to say have a fabulous day. And I'll see you guys. I may not be able to do class on Thursday. I might have a work thing, which I will update if that's the case. But otherwise, as always, it'll be yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So see you on Thursday, or I will put out a message if I'm not able to. And I'll also see you for Saturday Noon Live with Tara. I think we're coming close to year and a half of Yoga with Tara online, almost, or just over a year, I think. And I don't think we've missed a single, or maybe we've missed one session. So thank you all so much for joining. It's a real pleasure. Have a fabulous day. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.